Hello developers, in today's video I am going to share you how you can create a Trishul API project. So let's move to the next slide. So first of all you have to check whether your PC has Composer installed or not. You can check it by open a terminal and write here Composer. If it outputs like that, it means your system has Composer installed, and I am using Composer version 2.8.12. And you also need to check whether your system has PHP installed. PHP minus V, and I have PHP installed. If any of these is not installed in your system, please install it before creating a Trishul API project. Now I need to close it. So I will open my computer, go to my computer C drive, and then I'll create one new project here, YouTube, and here I'll create one another folder for PHP, and here I will open in terminal and I will write Composer create project Trishul API slash framework, and my app name, which is to do app be, means backend. So it will create a new project at to do app be. It means it will first create a folder to do app be, and inside this folder it will install all the required libraries or framework. So I will make cd to do app be here, and I will run composer update. So it will update all the dependencies as per the composer.json file. So it has installing version Trishul API core version 1.0.3. Now I'll run here PHP hyphen capital S and local host 8000 port. So the development server of PHP has been started at 8000 port. Now I will open the terminal, sorry, browser, and I will write here 8000 port. So you can see, welcome to Trishul API. This response is coming from our application. So here also you can see that get request has come at slash route, and let me close it and code dots. So I need to open it in Visual Studio Code so that I can show you the folder structure. So we have reached till here. Open the browser and okay. So next, go to the next slide. Hooray! Your application is live on localhost 8000. If you want to see the Swagger documentation, visit slash docs. Okay. So let me check slash docs. Okay. First I need to start it because I stopped it to php hyphen s capital S localhost 8000. So you can see the Swagger documentation. Okay, Swagger documentation not found because let me show you the configuration of this project. This is the environment file which consists all the required variables like db host, db port, db username, db password, and db name, mydb, db type mysql, or you can use postgres, whatever you like. This is the app name, so I will edit it to the to do app version 1.0. Okay, app url will be localhost 8000 for now. Host path is slash allowed domains. This is the whatever you write in allowed domains, it will grant access to all these domains. Like I have written it 8000. If I do it 7000 here, so I will not I will see one error, invalid domain, add this domain 8000 in allowed domains. Okay, so I need to write it 8000 here. Enable Swagger. For production, if you want to disable Swagger documentation, you can keep this 0. And if you want to enable Swagger documentation, keep it 1. Same for the show stack trace in exception. It means if your some function is throwing some error and you want to stack trace this error from where this error is coming out, so you can keep this value to the 1. So if I now go to the docs directory, docs path, it will show me the Swagger documentation. So to do app version 1, which app name is showing here, and if this application has only one route till now, and which is slash. If I try it now here, it will show me the output of this API here. So learn the folders. Now we will go through all the folders, which are the common folders which are by default coming with the Trishul API framework. So this is the vendor folder which has all the required dependencies. SRC folder, and inside SRC folder there is no other folder. So you can see that this is very lightweight. There are no folders by default. You can design it at your own. This is get ignore file. If you want to keep this file, you can keep it or delete it. This is the main file of this application, index.php, and Trishul API recommends this folder structure for well organizing the project. Models, controllers, middlewares, services, DTO, or you can write it wrappers or helpers, exceptions, and logs. This is how I created one route. This Trishul API providing one route. If I want to create one another route, so I will use router class, router double colon get, and here I will write status. So we are going to write one status API which will tell what is the status of our application, whether it is under development or it is in production or it is up or down, whatever. So I will write here JS response double colon JSON. Status code will be HTTP status. Okay, and this will be the output, status up. That's it. Now I save it, and let me refresh the doc space here. So you can see it has now one route already automatically added, which is status. And if I try it here, so there is no output here. I think I don't want to, I should not write this line because it is being written in the execute, and you can see that status is up. So this way you can create any number of routes in your application. Yeah. So if try to get it installed in your PC, and then we will move ahead. We can learn all these things with each other. So if it worked, you did it right, and we will see you in the next video with how to create models and how to connect the database with your Trishul API framework. See you soon. Good day. Bye bye.